Good evening. Prepare yourself. We're leaving the ordinary behind and entering the court gallery. Well, I'd be lying to you if I said I didn't have much in store, because ladies and gentlemen, tonight we're starting off strong. Got a gentleman in front of Judge Wiggins that just doesn't know how to hold his tongue, and he's going to pay a dear price for that. And then we're going to go out to Texas, San Antonio, one of my favorite places, to see one of my favorite judges, Judge Boyd, who's got a couple of people who need some sage wisdom. And coming from the bench with Judge Boyd, it's always sage, that's for sure. And then we're going to spend a majority of the evening with Judge Dad. That's right, Judge McNally is up on deck, and he had a heck of a day, ladies and gentlemen. If you saw part of the docket, let me tell you, you only saw a little piece. We're going to cover a nice chunk of some interesting cases that Judge McNally had to put up with today, and we're going to recap just a little bit of a case that we saw from last week. Ladies and gentlemen, it all starts. We're coming back. Is everybody okay? Technical issues resolved, I think, maybe. Because we have a really great show, and it all starts right now.
Person at the jail, please state your name for the record.
My name is Barry Terrell.
All right, this is case number 26-325-SM, the people of the state of Michigan versus Barry Ronald Terrell Jr. Sir, you met with somebody from Community Corrections today and gave them some contact information. Was that information accurate?
Yes, it is.
And did you also get the opportunity to meet with somebody at the public defender's office?
Are you talking about the attorney?
Yes.
Yes, I did. Yes.
All right. I have a complaint that alleges that on or about January 31st, 2026, in Clam Lake Township of Wexford County, it is alleged that you committed the offense in count number 1 of stalking. That is a misdemeanor punishable by up to 1 year in jail and or a fine of $1,000 and up to 5 years probation. In count number 2, it's alleged you committed the offense of breaking and entering illegal entry without owner's permission in a domestic relationship. That is a misdemeanor punishable by up to 90 days in jail and or a fine of $500. You understand those charges and the potential penalties?
Yes, I do, Your Honor.
Did you read and sign an advice of rights form at the jail talking about your rights to an attorney and your rights to a trial in this case?
Yes, Your Honor.
You do have the right to be represented by an attorney at all phases throughout this process, and if you could not afford one would be appointed to represent you at public expense, but you may be required to repay a portion of that expense. Today, do you plan to hire an attorney, represent yourself, or request the appointment of an attorney?
That young man sitting in there, I guess I pointed to him.
Well, so what we can do is we'll make a referral. There's no guarantee you'll get Mr. Harrison, but...
Well, I'm saying, oh, I'm sorry.
Yep. So are you saying you want the court to request the appointment of an attorney?
I guess. I'm not sure how this works. I'm sorry. I've never been in here, so. I
Okay,
don't know how this
so
works.
you've got a couple options. One is to represent yourself. The other is to hire an attorney. And the third is to request the appointment of an attorney. So which of those three do you want to do?
I guess, hire an attorney, I guess.
Do you have the
Oh,
financial
no,
means?
actually, I'm sorry. No, the last one, I'm sorry.
The request for an appointment of an attorney?
Yes.
All right, the court will make referral to the public defender's office for the appointment of an attorney, enter a not guilty plea, and will set the matter for a pretrial. That's where your attorney and the prosecutor will get together to see if there's a way to resolve the case short of going to trial. You also have the right to have a bond set. The bond is based upon the probability of you appearing at future court appointments, the seriousness of the offense charged, and the threat that you pose to the public. You know, historically, counsel, I show an assault charge out of, I believe it was Arizona from '94. The praxis scores him at a risk level 1. Any comment regarding bond, Mr. Harrison?
Indeed, Your Honor, he is gainfully employed here in town.
His recent developments, everything that you've seen.
Lives here now. He was born and raised in the great state of Arizona. He moved here in 2008 and has lived here since. He's not a flight risk. I think any condition, any other concerns the court may have can be more than adequately disposed of through reasonable bond conditions. He's a good candidate for PR.
Thank you, Ms. Dole.
Your Honor, although he has limited criminal history, that criminal history is assault in nature. In this case, the victim has contacted our office and she is seriously afraid for her life. This is resulting from pending divorce. The defendant admitted to law enforcement that his sole purpose was to come over on this occasion is to physically assault the victim's new significant other. So there clearly probability of conviction is high. Additionally, I believe it was the defendant that sent a photo to the victim of himself in their, I'm sorry, if I may have just another moment.
Sure.
Inside of her garage. So the probability of conviction is high in this case. The victim is requesting, and I concur with her. She did state that the defendant has attempted suicide twice this month. So I believe at this point he has nothing to lose and she is afraid for her life. He contacts her multiple times. He leaves multiple voicemails. He follows her around. It got to the point where she put cameras all over her house and she put blankets on her window. She has a serious fear for her life. In this case, we're asking for a monetary bond. We also ask for a GPS tether in this case. He has contacted her multiple times against her wishes, has come over to the house multiple times against her wishes. So a GPS tether would ensure that he does not contact her or her house. She does have a young child living with her.
Is it a shared child?
Yes, it is.
Your Honor. I know these are misdemeanors, but these are serious misdemeanors. We're asking for a monetary bond, $25,000 cash surety. We're asking for GPS, no contact with the victim, no weapons or firearms. And GPS tether to make sure he does not contact her. I know all of those things, if he wanted to, would not prevent him from going to contact her if he wanted to, but the more we can try to ensure that the victim is safe in this case, the better. Thank you, Your Honor.
So I noted it's just charged for the 31st, but am I correct in what you described? This was not a one-day event?
Correct. And that's why the stalking is in place, is that he contacts her constantly, comes to her house to the point where she's installed cameras to see where he is. And if he's at the house, they have a family plan with the child's school in case something happens. She has a plan with her family if something happens. And it's unfortunate that you have to get to that degree to try to do some kind of feeling of safety or protection. So his behavior is showing that this is not a one-time occurrence, and this is escalating to the point where he has admitted to coming to the house to assault her significant other.
All right, the court does find that the defendant presents as a threat, given the behavior that was outlined today by the prosecutor. Mr. Terrell, as a condition of your bond, you are to appear as ordered, keep your contact information current, not leave the state without permission, and to commit no new crimes. I'm also ordering that you not have any contact with Amy Terrell or the property located on South 41 Road, the address of which will be contained in the pretrial release order. You are not to purchase or possess any firearms or weapons, not to act in any threatening, intimidating, or harassing behavior, be placed on GPS tether house arrest under conditions set by community corrections. You are to sign up for community corrections services. Given the nature of the allegations, bond will be set at $75,000 cash surety. Based on what I know today, no, that's going to be a full cash surety.
Oh, okay.
Your Honor,
Yes.
can we please add Roger LaRange as the victim? This is the one that he threatened to attack at the house.
All right. We'll also add Roger LaRange, is it?
LaRange.
All right. Mr. Terrell, no contact means no contact of any kind, not by phone, text, email, social media, or anybody acting on your behalf. If you are found to be in violation of any bond condition, you can be arrested without a warrant, brought back to jail, and you have your bond revoked. Do you understand that?
I do understand that, yes.
All right. If you do post bond, you'll need to come over to community corrections here in the courthouse and get your tether placed on you, all right?
All right, I'm not gonna be able to put that bond up, so.
Well, your
what do I
attorney,
do now?
your attorney will, once one is appointed, they'll be in contact with you and they'll know what steps to take moving forward.
So I
All
still
right.
stay in, prison, or what do I do now?
If you're not able to post bond, you'll stay in jail.
Until that's posted?
Yes. Or until there's a bond motion and the court makes another determination.
How much was the bond?
$75,000 cash surety. And
Okay, what is it?
corrections will be able
Right.
to help you on that end.
Okay, what can I do today to get out? Is there anything I can do today to
You
get
can
out?
post $75,000 cash surety. That's what you can do today.
And I don't have that, so.
Okay. Next to Raymond Jail.
All right, Christopher Polito. Good morning. Are there any applications?
There is, Judge.
All right,
For
probation.
registration, regular.
Thank you. Probation, there's an application for community supervision. Court is calling 2025 CR 015632, State versus Christopher Polito. Could I have parties announced?
Derek comes from Mr. Polito.
And are you Mr. Polito? Counsel, have you received all discovery? Did you review it with your client?
Yes, Your Honor.
Court will find that the state is in compliance with discovery. Mr. Polito, did you review the application for community supervision with your attorney? Did you understand it? And did you sign it? Did you review the true bill of indictment with your attorney? Did you understand it?
Yes, ma'am.
Counsel, do you waive the reading of the indictment?
We do, Judge.
State, are you proceeding on the indictment as presented?
Yes, Your Honor.
Ms. Polito, did you review the court admonishments with your attorney? Did you understand it? Did you sign it in all the appropriate places?
Yes, ma'am.
You're charged with possession of a controlled substance, penalty group 1 to 4 grams. That's a third-degree felony. Range of punishment is anywhere from 2 to 10 years in the prison and up to a $10,000 fine. If you have a plea with the state, the court does not have to follow your plea. If for any reason the court does not follow your plea and gives you more than you bargained for, the fact that you entered a plea will not be used against you and you will be allowed to withdraw your plea. Did you understand? You have a right to jury trial, a right for you or your attorney to cross-examine and confront any witnesses the state would call, and the right to remain silent. By entering this plea, you're giving up those rights. All right. Counsel, has your client been able to provide you with any defenses?
Yes, he has, Your Honor.
Do you believe he has a rational as well as a factual understanding of the charges against him?
In my opinion, he does.
Do you believe he's currently competent and was legally sane at the time of the offense?
Yes, Your Honor.
Mr. Polito, has anyone threatened you, coerced you, or placed you in fear to get you to enter this plea?
No, ma'am.
Anyone promised you anything other than the plea? Are you satisfied with the way you've been represented?
Yes.
If you're not a U.S. citizen, by entering this plea, you will be deported, denied naturalization, and re-entry. Did you understand? Court will find that defendant has knowingly and voluntarily waived his right to jury trial. Did you review the plea bargain page with your attorney? Did you understand it?
Yes, ma'am.
According to the plea, punishment is to be assessed at a cap of 6 years in the prison. There's a $1,200 fine, and the state is opposed to your application. Did you understand that to be the plea?
Yes.
Defense?
It is, Your Honor.
State?
Yes, sir.
Did you review the waiver of appeal paragraph with your attorney? Did you understand it? Did you sign it in both places? By signing that, you're waiving your right to appeal. The only items that can be appealed are written pretrial motions that have been filed, heard, and ruled upon by the court. Did you understand?
Yes, ma'am.
Counsel, are there any such motion?
No, Your Honor.
Then to the offense, how do you plead? Guilty, not guilty, or no contest?
Guilty.
State any evidence.
Yes, Your Honor, she got her states if we got an all time.
No objection.
Did you review the waiver and stipulations with your attorney? Did you understand it and sign it in all the appropriate places?
Yes, ma'am.
Again, did you understand you have a right to jury trial, a right for you or your attorney to cross-examine and confront any witnesses the state would call, and the right to remain silent?
Yes.
Did you understand that today the state will be presenting evidence in the form of witnesses' statements and police reports, but most importantly, there'll be no live testimony? Did you understand?
Yes, ma'am.
Court will find that defendant has knowingly and voluntarily waived and consented to stipulation of testimony and stipulations. Court will accept into evidence states exhibits 1 and attachments. Court has reviewed the same. The court will find that there is sufficient evidence to find you guilty, and the court will find you guilty. What is his criminal history?
State theft as well as conviction for burglary of ability and possession E1 to felonies were referred to.
Okay. All right. Are you waiving PSI?
We can, the state's opposed, but we can.
Well, no, my question is, are you waiving PSI?
You want the judge to make the decision, then you want to wait 30 days.
I'm gonna make a decision today.
We'd waive the PSI, Judge.
All right. And state you're opposed, and why are you opposed?
From this judge, we are opposed. Mr. Polito was placed on probation in 2023 as well as that drug conviction in 2023, and then picked up this new case. So he's already done a trip to TC on that 1 4 grams of heroin.
All right, thank you. So why were you revoked on your last probation? What did you not do?
Report.
Okay. And how often have you been using drugs?
I was 26.
And what have you been using?
Marijuana at first, and then it went to cocaine. Then cocaine went to meth. And then I started drinking. And then I just stayed on meth. You know,
And do you have any children? What are their ages?
15. She lives in Austin. I have 2 live right now with my parents, and a 7 and 8-year-old. And then I have a 3-year-old.
All right. So here's the thing. I'm going to give you a choice. There are no other choices. Don't ask me for a third option. Either choice that you make is going to result in you being in custody. First choice, I'll find you guilty, as I already have done, sentence you to prison of 5 years. Next choice, I'll grant your application, and I will sentence you to 6 years in the prison, suspended and probated for 8 years, but you're going to remain in custody. You're going to be referred to felony drug court. If they do not accept you, you're going to be going into inpatient treatment somewhere. So those are your only options. And the only reason why I'm giving you these options is because sometimes it's not good to kick the can down the road. You have these children who are dependent on you for support. And 1 or 2 things going to end up happening if you don't get treatment. Either you're going to end up in prison for the rest of your life, or either somebody's going to end up identifying your body. So which do you prefer? 5 years in the prison, or either you remain in custody until you're accepted in felony drug court, or either into an inpatient drug treatment. All right, thank you, counsel. All right, this is what the court will do. The court will sentence you to 6 years in the prison, suspended and probated for 8 years. The following is to take place in custody: a referral to felony drug court, TAP evaluation. If not accepted into felony drug court, then inpatient treatment. And that inpatient treatment, probation, if TAP evaluation approves, will be SafeP. There's to be regular reporting by Zoom or in person, regular random UAs, field visits 1 time per month until further notice upon release from custody. There's going to be 200 hours of community service restitution. I'm going to order parenting classes. Once parenting classes are complete, 50 hours will be deducted. The remaining community service hours, you can either do 150 in the heat, which it's going to get hot pretty soon, or there's going to be one sober support. For every sober support meeting completed, that's your AANA meetings, 1 hour of community service restitution will be deducted. There's to be no unsupervised contact with minors. That may change once you prove to the court that you can be clean and sober. There is to be a $1,200 fine. That will be probated. Proof of employment within 45 days of release. There's to be no employment as a home health care provider or with minors. Probation, is there anything else?
No, Judge.
Is there anything else you need from the court in order to be successful? Did you review the document entitled Trial Court Certification of Defendant's Rights to Appeal with your attorney? Did you understand it and sign it? Because this is a plea bargain agreement, because I followed your plea bargain agreement, and because you waived your right to appeal, you do not have the court's permission to appeal. Because this is a felony conviction, you're not allowed to own or possess any weapons or ammunition. If you have a question over what that is, you'll need to speak to an attorney. Do you understand? All right, we can go off the record. Here's the thing. You have children who are depending on you 100%. If you continue the way you're going, some other man is going to end up raising your children, because either you're going to end up spending the majority of your time at the Bexar County Jail or in prison, or either somebody's going to have to identify your body, because the last time you use may be the last time you use. In this court, communication is key to be successful. Talk to your probation officer. If you ever feel like, once you've completed the inpatient program you're going to use, call your sponsor, call probation. If you call probation and you tell them that you're thinking about using, you know what they're going to do? They're going to get you some help. If you come in here and talk to me and say, Judge, I'm struggling, I think I'm going to use, guess what I'm going to do? I'm going to get you some help. But if you don't report, we're going to have a problem. You understand?
Yes.
All right, good luck to you.
Thank you, Judge.
Thank you. Are you all ready? Jennifer Chambers. All right, and when you all get a chance, can you bring out Mr. Ross? All right, the court, is there any application?
Yes.
All right, court is calling 2025 CR 0045569 State versus Jennifer Chambers. Can I have parties announced?
Alexander Cross for the defense.
And are you Ms. Chambers? Did you review counsel, have you received all discovery? Did you review it with your client?
We have, Judge.
Court will find that the state is in compliance with discovery. I don't have any applications.
It could be on one of the other pages, just that I do remember having the Ms. Chambers.
Okay, let me see if it's been
I'm
stapled.
looking through my papers.
Yes, I don't have it.
Could you be able to get that from Ms. Chambers and I'll. Thank you very much.
Did you review the true bill of indictment with your attorney? Did you understand it? Counsel, do you waive the reading of the indictment?
We do, Your Honor.
State, are you proceeding on the indictment as presented?
We are, Judge.
All right, Ms. Chambers, did you review the court admonishments with your attorney? Did you understand it and sign it in all the appropriate places? You're charged with theft of property, 2,500 to 30,000 as a state jail felony. Range of punishment is anywhere from 180 days up to 2 years in the state jail facility and up to a $10,000 fine. If you have a plea with the state, the court does not have to follow your plea. If for any reason the court does not follow your plea and gives you more than you bargained for, the fact that you entered a plea will not be used against you and you will be allowed to withdraw your plea. You have a right to jury trial, a right for you or your attorney to cross-examine and confront any witnesses the state would call in, the right to remain silent. By entering this plea, you're giving up those rights. Did you intend to give up those rights and enter into a plea in this case? I'm sorry?
Yes, ma'am.
Did you review the application for community supervision with your attorney? Did you understand it and sign it?
Yes, ma'am.
Counsel, has your client been able to provide you with any defenses?
She has.
Do you believe she has a rational as well as a factual understanding of the charges against her?
She does, Your Honor.
Do you believe she's currently competent and was legally sane at the time of the offense?
She is and was, Your Honor.
Ms. Chambers, has anyone threatened you, coerced you, or placed you in fear to get you to enter the plea? Anyone promised you anything other than the plea? Are you satisfied with the way you've been represented? If you're not a U.S. citizen, by entering this plea, you will be deported, denied naturalization, and re-entry. Did you understand?
Yes, ma'am.
Court will find that defendant has knowingly and voluntarily waived the right to jury trial. Did you review the plea bargain page with your attorney? Did you understand it?
Yes.
According to the plea, punishment is to be assessed at 2 years in the state jail facility. There's a $1,000 fine to be probated. There's to be restitution to the complainant in the amount of $7,025. Did you understand that to be the plea?
Yes, ma'am.
And I'm sorry, and the state is recommending community supervision. Is that the plea state in defense?
It is, Judge. Yes, Judge.
Did you review the waiver of appeal paragraph with your attorney? Did you understand it and sign it in both places? By signing that, you're waiving your right to appeal. The only items that can be appealed are written pretrial motions that have been filed, heard, and ruled upon by the court. Did you understand?
Yes, ma'am.
Counsel, have there been any such motions?
No, Your Honor.
Outside the agreement, the state is recommending your community supervision be for a term of 3 years and there be a TAP evaluation. Did you understand those were recommendations from the state and the court does not have to follow those recommendations?
Yes, ma'am.
Then to the offenses charged, how do you plead? Guilty, not guilty, or no contest? State any evidence.
Judge, we offer exhibit number 1, no.
No objections.
The state, have you spoken with the complainant?
Yeah.
Thank you. You may be excused. Did you review the waiver and stipulations with your attorney? Did you understand it and sign it in all the appropriate places?
Yes, ma'am.
Again, did you understand you have a right to jury trial, a right for you or your attorney to cross-examine and confront any witnesses the state would call and the right to remain silent?
Yes, ma'am.
Did you understand that today the state will be presenting evidence in the form of witnesses' statements and police reports, but most importantly, there'll be no live testimony? Did you understand?
Yes, ma'am.
Court will find that defendant has knowingly and voluntarily waived and consented to stipulation of testimony and stipulations. Court will accept into evidence states exhibits 1 and attachments and review the same. After reviewing states exhibits 1 and attachments, the court will find there is sufficient evidence to find you guilty and the court will find you guilty. All right, where's her engagement ring? What did you do with it?
I had to get to a friend and
You need to go get that ring back from that friend.
I don't communicate with her anymore. I don't.
You better pick up the phone, find that friend. This lady wants her engagement ring back.
I know that, my friend, well, she's not my friend anymore, but, she's, currently incarcerated.
Oh, well, you don't have her family members. I don't think they let her take the ring to the prison with her.
Right.
And why did you hand this ring over to your friend?
It was just bad decisions.
No. There's a reason. If you steal something, like a ring or a car, and you hand it over to somebody, you're expecting something. So why did you hand her this engagement ring?
Because she said that she could be able to sell it.
All right. So here's the thing. I'm not going to sentence you yet. You're going to come in here on the day of sentencing with $7,025 because that's how much the appraisal is for that ring. And that's what you agreed to, the amount that you owe. And I'm giving you 60 days to come up with that amount. Is there anything else?
No, Your Honor.
All right, Ms. Ferguson, I need a 60-day reset. And you need to come in State, is this by cashier's check or money order?
We have money.
All right. 60 days?
April 6th.
All right, April 6th.
Your Honor, I don't think she's gonna be able to get that amount of money in that amount of time.
April 6th, $7,025. She can either bring that or she can bring that person's engagement ring back. I think they probably prefer the engagement ring.
Your Honor, would we be able to withdraw the plea at
No.
that date?
She needs to come in with that amount.
But it's because we agreed to have the 3 years be the amount of time for her to get the money.
No.
I think we'd have to request a withdraw the plea. That was part of our agreement.
Mhm. All right. So state they want to withdraw their motion. Will you all be ready for jury trial on this tomorrow?
Tomorrow.
Yes.
Judge, I think plea has already been made on record. We're just holding it back for sentencing. They can't apply that now.
Well, here's the thing. I don't have to accept any plea bargain agreements that have been reached. What I'm telling you though is you're either going to come in here on February 6th with that $7,000 and $7,025 for the cost of that engagement ring, or either you need to come back here with that engagement ring and for the complainant to say, yes, this is my engagement ring. So, April 6th. And if you don't have that and you want to, I'll consider not accepting your plea and we will be going to jury on that day.
All right, thank you, Your Honor.
All right, once you sign the reset form, you're excused.
Thank you, Judge.
Thank you.
Thanks.
And I'm gonna adjourn it out 2 weeks, and they're gonna chat with you and give you the number of the law firm to call. It's Lakewood or Lakeshore. And what is the date now? February 9th?
Fuck you! Fuck you, motherfucker!
Who said that?
I think that's Mr. Bogus, and I think he
Yeah, it's
found the
Mr.
unmute button.
Bogus. You motherfuckers gonna cut me off?
Oh,
Who do you think you are? Who do you think you are?
I can't see you.
Who do you think you are?
I'm nobody.
Who do you think you are?
I'm nobody.
I want to know what kind of a punk would do that.
Bro, I can't see you. I was just on
You are not going to swear on
video
Zoom.
with you. I
You are
was just
not
on
going to.
video
I'll
with
tell you
you.
what,
I can't
Mr.
find you.
Bodges, you're going to come up here now. You're going to come up here in person. You talk to me like that, you'll be in lockup for 30 days. You want to act like a punk? I'm going to treat you like one. You get up to the courthouse now. You got it, Mr. Bogus, Mr. Tough Guy? You must have fought Muhammad Ali and beat him, huh? Back in the day? Come on up. You're coming up, Mr. Bodges. You want to talk to me like that? You're going to end up in lockup, tough guy. You got it?
No, sir. No, sir.
Good.
Good.
He's coming up here. He doesn't come up. I'm defaulting him. I'm giving you half an hour to get here. Shut him up. Half hour to get here, Bogus. We're going to do this one with you, Mr. That's Granite Televalley versus Bodges, right?
Yep.
Come on up here. Ronald Bodges, 2600001. Got Mr. Capitan, your appearance.
Yeah, John Capitan appearing on behalf of the plaintiff.
Your name.
Ronald Allen Bogus.
Do you have anything you want to say? Okay, so let me give you a little bit of advice. You can take it or leave it. When I extend the courtesy of allowing somebody to appear by Zoom, When I allow somebody the courtesy of appearing by Zoom, I expect them to have the common sense to know that they're in a court. That's what I expect. We're not a bar. If we were going to talk like we were in a strip club, I'd bring the recorder to the strip club and my court officer to the strip club.
Stay home. I don't go.
Watch your mouth. Do not interrupt me.
Sir.
You use the F-bombs on Zoom ever again with me. I don't care if you're at your house. I don't care if you're in Mackinac Island. I don't care if you're in Tuscaloosa, Alabama. I don't care if you're in Russia. I don't care if you're in Venezuela. You will come over here and you will serve 30 days. Do you fully and completely understand what I am telling you? I didn't ask you if you heard me. I asked you if you fully and completely understand me.
I do not.
Well, then you have a seat right over there, and maybe I'll put you in the lockup. Hang on. You want to be a smart guy with me? I'll put you in the lockup for a few days. You can think about whether or not you understood. Stop it. You do not. You said you do not understand. So I'm going to make you understand, Mr. Bodges. You want to be a tough guy punk with me? You're messing with the wrong guy, okay? I'll just tell you that. I'm not that nice. I'll treat you with respect, but you're not going to treat this system like it's your lapdog. You got what I'm saying to you?
Yes, sir.
Now, I'm going to ask you one more time. Do you fully and completely understand what I have said here today? If you tell me no, it's okay. We'll just put you in lockup for a while. Maybe you'll be able to. Huh? You sure? I didn't hear you.
Yes, sir.
You ever pull that nonsense with me, Mr. Bodges? You want to be disrespectful with everybody else? That's your business. You start being disrespectful with courts in this building, which is one of the finest in the state, I am going to lock you up. Do we fully and completely understand one another?
I do. We do.
Your appearance, counsel.
John Capitan, appearing on behalf of the plaintiff.
Sorry about that. I
Your
just
Honor,
felt like Mr. Bodges and I had to have a little conversation.
No, I totally understand, Your Honor.
Did you listen to and understand the rights that were on the video?
Yes, I do.
Okay. Do you wish to speak to a lawyer?
I can have one.
I can adjourn this for a week for you to speak to a lawyer.
Please.
I want you to understand this is a complaint to recover possession. It's a termination of tenancy. You're going to have to explain everything to the lawyer. But I want you to understand that I'll adjourn it 1 week. They're going to give you the phone number to contact the lawyer, and I still want you in here personally since you forfeited the right to appear by Zoom in the face of your vulgar language. Do you understand that?
Yes, sir.
You've been drinking today?
No, sir.
If I give you a PBT, you going to pass it?
Absolutely.
Because if you get back in that car and you drink, if you've been drinking, well, then you have been drinking, haven't you?
No, sir.
Well, then why'd you Uber?
Because I don't have a license. I have to Uber everywhere.
Well, that's good. I'll adjourn this 1 week. February what again? The 2nd?
9 o'clock, Judge.
At 9 o'clock. You go down the hall. They will give you the phone number. They will give you the phone number to speak with a lawyer. Okay? And then you'll come back in a week. But I'm not going to put up here with your nonsense. You understand me, Mr. Bodges?
Yeah. I'm downtown and fighting a case.
I don't care about downtown. You're not yelling on here F-bombs. What do you think this is? Get out of here before I lock you up. Go ahead and laugh all you want. I'm telling you, you do it again, you're going to end up in there for 30 days. I promise you. Granite Televalley versus Ronald Allen Bodges, 260001.
Is that you? You're Granite? Right to the podium.
Good morning, Your Honor. John Capitan, appearing on behalf of Granite Televalley, P61901.
Your name? Name?
Ronald Allen Bodges.
You're drinking again, huh?
Oh.
Let's go give you a PBT then. We're gonna give you a PBT right now. John, go administer a
I was
PBT.
drinking yesterday.
Mr. Bodges.
Sorry about that.
I hope you don't have a bond condition on that other case that says no alcohol. Mr. Bodges, that's why you got lippy with me last week. You're drunk. Counsel, I'm gonna pass that.
All right, Your Honor, thank you.
Granite Televalley versus Dilisla Monet Sanchez and Brandy M. Kilgore. 26000545. Good morning, ladies. What's your name?
Brandy Kilgore.
And what's your name? Pardon?
Bailey Sanchez.
How we doing?
Sir, how are you?
Counsel, your appearance?
John Capitan, appearing on behalf of Granite Televalley.
I see. I can't even read my own writing, but you must have been on Zoom and you couldn't get on Zoom and I adjourned it a week. Did you two listen to and understand the rights? Okay, let's start with you. Ms. Sanchez, you listened to and understood the rights? Do you wish to speak to a lawyer? Do you intend to apply for funding?
Sure.
Ms. Kilgore, did you listen to and understand the rights?
Yeah, yeah.
Do you wish to speak to a lawyer? And you're saying you've applied for funding, Ms. Sanchez? With who?
And DHS.
When did you guys submit that application?
Submitted this morning.
Did you bring it to the court?
Verification on my phone. They didn't.
You're gonna go down the hall and show probation. We're gonna adjourn this to February 20, not probation, to the civil department. February 23rd at what time, Linda?
9 o'clock is good.
At 9 o'clock, okay? Go down, you have to provide them with proof of that right now. You come back. Mr. Capitan, what is the total amount owed?
Oh,
I don't need to hear a breakdown now.
All right, right. The total amount owed is $4,318.92.
So ladies, you better get moving on this. They're not gonna give you that kind of money, I don't think.
No, sir. We are actually disputing $1,027 of that. Taylor Valley received $1,027 in money orders from us on the 27th of November. And they called us, I believe it was about the 20th of January, saying that the money orders went non-sufficient funds. So I
Do you know anything about that, Mr. Capitan?
Your Honor, I do not know anything about that at this time.
Who's this?
However,
You're from Granite?
Yeah.
Come on up here. Your name, ma'am?
Suzanne Brandon, Granite Televalley. I brought all the correspondence on those NSF money orders.
How do you get a money order? I thought you had to pay for a money order.
You do, and I
How can that-
requested them to find out who signed them. It says that they were cashed out.
Where you in possession of, well, but wait a minute.
It's gone through 2 banks, and they both came back against that.
Where'd you get those at?
I got them at Myers, their Western Union.
Okay, hang on.
Contacted Western.
Hang on. Don't slow down. Go back to Maya.
Oh, we did. They could not help us there at the Myers.
You're gonna have to figure this out. I don't believe this lady would be in here telling me that they were NSF checks if they weren't NSF checks. If she did that, she knows she would have absolutely no credibility with me until I leave this bench. You understand what I'm saying?
Yes.
So you're gonna have to go over and figure it out. Something happened.
We've already been doing that. We received copies of the checks from Western Union, and those checks stated that they cleared their account on the 19th of December.
Yes.
they were in SF again on, January 23rd. I have all.
Sit down, you two, before you leave, you three, and go through the paper. Something's wrong. So you guys check it out. You come back for a court date, February 23rd at 9. And I just want you to know, it's going to be your responsibility to make sure those funds were cleared. And you got 4318 less 1,027. So you got somewhere in the neighborhood of 4191, and I think it's 82 cents. So that's what they think you owe if you paid that, right?
Yes.
All right, so that's what I'll do. I'm adjourning that. You guys figure it out. But I don't think she'd be in here telling me they bounced if they didn't bounce. That's all.
And where do we go to submit the proof for assistance? You told us to go submit proof for assistance that we applied for?
Oh, I'm sorry. Sorry about that. You're gonna go down to the civil department. All right, thanks. Which one's Mr. Bodges? You're all set, ladies.
Here.
Which one does he have again, John? Do you know? Mr. Bodges, what's your case number? I mean, what's your apartment?
Granite
Your Honor, it's 26.
Yeah, Granite Valley versus Ronald Allen Bodges, 2600001. Well, you're drunk enough. I mean, you're legally drunk. You're 088. Who's this with you? Who drove here?
She did.
Does he have a bond, Heather? I want you to call Heather.
Yeah, I think.
Okay, you want her to pop on again?
I do.
Okay.
Okay, ladies, you can go out in the hallway and talk, okay? I don't know what you're doing, Mr. Bodges.
I'm gonna be down good. I would have.
You don't go yelling like you did at me last week on here. You got me. No. You don't do that. I don't care if you've had 49 vodka tonics or whatever else. You don't do that. Now you show up drinking again.
Yesterday.
Mr. Bodges.
Yes, sir.
Alcohol basically dissipates at the rate of 0.125 per hour. That means if you stopped drinking at 11:30, you were somewhere in the neighborhood of about a 2.0. I can do the math easily if you're interested in an exact reading. So if you're telling me you haven't drank since yesterday, then you were highly intoxicated before you went to bed. And that's your prerogative. If you don't have a bond condition that says you can't drink. Heather, I would like you to check and see the felony that Mr. Bodges has, whether or not he has a no alcohol provision in there.
What is the first name, Judge, on him?
Ronald, R-N-A-L-D. We bummed it over. I don't remember. It's a felony. I don't remember if I
Okay,
did.
okay, that's why I'm looking at. Okay, so it's a bound over case.
Right.
With Judge Hessen?
When did this get bound over? Just
Did
recently?
your case get bound over from district court, Mr. Bodges? When were you in district court on the felony charge, sir?
Was it?
I didn't ask you that. I didn't ask you.
I'm sure. So maybe.
October, he thinks.
No, Your Honor, I think it's November 3rd.
I do see one in here that was bound over on November 18th.
Was that mine or Judge Hessen's?
This one was yours.
Is there a no alcohol provision in that?
Let me take a look on this one. Yes.
That's what I thought. John, I'm not going to swear you to an oath. You took a PBT reading this morning on Mr. Bodges, right?
Yes, Your Honor.
State your name.
It's John City.
I didn't mean to stump you.
Yeah, that's how I think about it for a minute.
.088 he had, right?
Yes, Your Honor.
Okay, so I think probation needs to notify, or somebody needs to notify the courthouse, whatever judge is assigned, that Mr. Bodges showed up here. And this is the second day. He smelled of alcohol last time. I didn't have him tested last time, which I guess was last Tuesday or on the 27th. So, I don't think you can handle this case while you're drunk, Mr. Bodges.
I'm looking for an attorney right now. I got a call two of them last week. Four of them last week. I too poor for legal aid and made too much for paid legal aid. So I called a couple personal lawyers. And I just got paid first.
You're to come here without drinking next week. That was what I told you to do when I set the bond on that case. Now you got a felony. Now, according to her, and I'm not going to get into this, you got a felony. What's the charge again?
That charge was, let me make sure. There was three counts. The first count was assault with intent to do great bodily harm, less than murder. Count 2, assault with dangerous weapon. And count 3, assault with dangerous weapon, felonies, assault.
So you got a 10-year felony and 2 4-year felonies pending.
Yes, sir.
And you're violating a judge's bond condition. Now, if I had jurisdiction, I'd lock you up right now. Once I sign that bind over certificate, I don't have jurisdiction, which is why we're going to notify the court. Counsel, I'm adjourning this 1 week. If you come here, I'm giving you a PBT again. You understand?
Yes, sir.
And next time, I'm not going to adjourn it. There's going to be consequences for you showing up here like that. I'm going to adjourn it 1 week to February. What do I have? The 9th, is it?
Yes, February 9th at 9:30, Your Honor.
At 9:30 in the morning. Ma'am, did you drive here? You're not going to let him drive, right? Because that would be a crime. Okay? That's all I can do, Mr. Capitan.
Thank you.
You need to straighten out your life. Good luck. Thank you. Anthony Butler versus Paul and Shauna Robertson, 2600122. Everybody's name here, please.
Paul Robertson.
You got to start your video, sir. Where's Shauna Robertson?
She's right next to me. I'm sorry.
You got to start your video.
Okay.
State your name, Mr. Butler. You're muted.
Yep, sorry about that, Your Honor. Anthony Butler.
That's okay. And ma'am, your name?
Mine's Skylar Crenshaw.
I'm sorry, say that again.
Skylar Crenshaw.
Skylar Crenshaw?
Yeah, we're engaged, so I'm just sitting here on the chat.
All right. And I have Mr. and Mrs. Robertson over here. State your names.
My name is Shauna Roberts.
And my name's Paul Robertson.
Okay, so what do we have here, folks? I adjourned it a week. You guys told me you understood the rights. And what did you tell me that was owed, Mr. Butler?
At the time, we were at $5,700 in past due rent, and then now that February passed, it'd be another $1,850 added on to that.
$7,550. And what was the issue here again, Mr. Robertson? You're talking about the basement?
Yes, Your Honor.
What's wrong with the basement?
There's water intrusion that's creating.
Did you send? Listen.
Yes.
Did you send pictures over?
Yes.
Is
to the city inspector.
Because they asked for it.
Well, we don't work with the city. They're independent. I have nothing to do with the city.
Okay. I did not send pictures to the court. I was not aware that I needed, or that was a request. I can certainly do that.
Do it right now. Jennifer, what am I going to tell them to do? It M-file them?
Yes, Judge, but I'm guessing they probably don't have an M-File account at the moment. It might take them a few minutes to set that up. Yeah,
But you haven't had to stay at any hotels or anything, right? It isn't that bad, right?
That's correct, but we don't know how bad it is, and that's why I requested the city inspection and kind of went that route.
You're gonna pay all of your rent into escrow today, though, right?
Pardon me, sir? I'm sorry.
You're gonna pay all of your rent into escrow pending the outcome of this, right?
That is correct.
You have the 7,500 to come up here and put it out now?
Yes, I do.
Okay. Why don't you send those photos? I'll go on to another case and then I'll come back there, okay?
All right, Your Honor. Thank you.
Hidden Oaks versus Lisa Cisco. 2600138. Counsel?
Good morning, Your Honor. For the record, Joseph Shimatero on behalf of plaintiff.
Is Miss Cisco here?
No, Ms. Cisco has not checked in, Your Honor.
All right. I'll give you a default, counsel. Go ahead.
Judge, rent to retain possession is $5,150 to date. I received a $44.75 process server fee. Statutory attorney fee is $75. And I don't have the filing fee in front of me, Judge. I don't know if you have it there or not, but
Do you have any late fees? You have $130 filing fee, and it looks like another fee of 13. So you got 143 plus 44.75, which should be 187.75, 257, 262.75 should be everything, including your statutory attorney fees and your costs. So your total here should be 5412.75 on my math.
5150 plus the 262.75 is, so can't do that. Not good enough to do that one in my head. Hold on one second. $5,675.50.
Wait a minute, I thought you said 5150.
Oh yeah, 51. No, you're right. You're right. My bad.
Plus 262.75.
It's $5,412.75.
Thank you. I can do the math with the best of them, Mr. Chimatero. Listen.
You're a lot better at it than I am, Judge.
Let me ask you a question.
Yeah.
You didn't charge in excess of $75 a month for late fees, right?
Judge, on this ledger here that my client sent me, there's no late fees on here.
Okay, good enough. So default judgment will enter. Writ date will be on the 12th. I'm going to ask you to send that over today, and the amount to be paid to save it from the issuance of the writ is $5412.75. You are all set.
Thank you, Your Honor.
Have a great day.
You too.
All right. Wendy Tucker Beck versus Lisa and Stephen Summers, 2605336. Name?
Hi, Stephen Summers.
Your name, ma'am?
Lisa Summers.
Ms. Tucker, I don't know why you sent all this over the weekend. I mean, I got to have a chance to read this. I can't. Your name?
Wendy Tucker Beck.
I mean, how am I supposed to read all this? And
I apologize, Your Honor. I have counsel here with me today.
who's your lawyer?
I've retained the law offices of Aaron Cox, I believe.
Where's Mr. Cox
attorney,
at?
I believe Miss Attorney Saab is standing in for him today.
Your Honor, if you may just pass.
I'm sorry?
If you just may pass on this matter briefly while I've concluded another court.
3 days to pay all of
Yeah, I'll do that.
Thank you, Your Honor.
And the property address is where? It's on Grange? I might just have to go over there before next week. Maybe I'll go over there. Ms. Tucker, you hang out until Mr. Soap gets ready. I'll pass your case. You folks can have a seat right at the table there, okay? Right at the table. All right, let's go ahead. Wendy Tucker Beck versus Stephen and Lisa Summers, 2605336. Everybody's name again. Sir, your name.
Stephen Summers.
Ma'am, your name. Mr. Soap, do I have an appearance from you?
I'm on behalf of Aaron Cox, Your Honor. Yes, we did submit an appearance.
We have an appearance, Linda or Jennifer?
Yes, we do, Your Honor.
Counsel, I'm trying to go through this, and I don't know what this is about, but let me tell you some things that trouble me. I just received all of this. Apparently Ms. Tucker Beck sent it in Friday and today. I don't know what I'm looking at here. It says, or was it Judge Hessen? There were both my friends. I don't know who I'm supposed to be friends with or Judge Hessen's supposed to be friends with.
Your Honor.
Hang on.
I
Thanks, Derek. Landlord, tell Rockwood Police and Judge McNally that. See you soon. Where is this all coming from?
That's stuff that
Yeah.
and that was some text messages. They didn't.
I don't like my name being mentioned, and I sure don't like people.
That was sent to us via text message from the landlord that works for her.
That works for Ms. Tucker Beck?
Correct.
Who's that? Who's your who am I supposed to be friends with this time? I mean, I got so many friends that hold me out as their friends. If I had half as many friends as purportedly are my friends, I wouldn't be at a district judge. I'd be the president. What is this? Is this Mr. Loringer?
Yes, sir.
Mr. Loringer, I don't know outside the building. He used to come in front of me quite a bit. Mr. Sobe, let's cut past this. I just don't, it just alarms me when I start hearing I'm friends with people that I don't even know. I've heard enough of that lately. But listen, what are we going to do about this? I didn't have a chance to review any of the documents. You sent a slew of documents here. I don't know what I'm going to do with all of these. I mean, I'm certainly not reading them, speed reading them now.
If I may, Your Honor, this is a second hearing. I was made aware of a certain settlement offer that I'd like to present to the defendants. If I may do that, and I don't know if you want me to do that in a private breakout room or.
Yeah, I shouldn't be privy to settlement discussions. I shouldn't be at all. So,
if they have a phone number, I would be more than happy to give them a call.
You guys want to give them the call? Give them the number. What is it?
586. Oh, I don't know.
Was it in the car?
I mean, 248.
248. Them. I'm getting off the bench again. Yeah. We'll go from there. Okay.
I'll give them a call.
Thank you. You guys go outside or someplace quiet here and talk to the lawyer. Okay. And then you come back in. Do we have any of the documents from Mr. Robertson or Mr. Butler yet? Did you send him, Mr. Butler, or was that Mr. Robertson?
I believe Paul is working on sending you guys documents.
I am working through that right now. I am talking to Jennifer in messaging, and I'm on the website. But
you know what I'm going to do?
Yes.
Are you guys working today, Mr. Robertson?
I am actually working from home today. So,
Mr. Butler, are you?
I am working from home as well.
Am I going to impose inconvenience on anybody if I let everybody send all these documents and you guys log back on at 1:45?
No,
That
Your
works for
Honor.
us.
Log back on at 1:45. Nancy, then you're all set. Anthony Butler. And then there's also Skylar Crenshaw, Skylar Crenshaw, that's an occupant versus Paul Robertson and Shauna Robertson, 2600122. Could I have everybody's name again, please? Everybody's name?
Yep, Anthony Butler.
Skylar Crenshaw.
Paul Robertson.
Shauna Robertson.
All right. You sent me a bunch of materials. Again, I just didn't have a chance to review them. Tell me what you're saying, sir. Mr. Robertson.
Yes, Your Honor. I sent a letter to the court. That was the final document that I included that really emphasizes everything, but respecting your time, what exactly are you, or what information?
Tell me, first of all, remind me when you moved in.
We moved in August of 2025.
August 1st?
No,
I don't remember.
I don't. I have that.
You guys ever
I'm not
written
exactly-
lease?
It was through that. It was
Yes, through an app.
Did you both sign it?
Yes.
Yes.
Mr. Butler, you can answer too. So how much was the rental rate?
$18.50 a month.
And can you tell me, Mr. Butler, when they moved in and what the first day of the lease was?
The first day of the lease was August 1st, but they started moving stuff in the weekend prior.
All right, so $18.50 per month. Did they pay a security deposit?
No, they did not.
Did they pay the first month's rent?
Yes, they did. End of August, they paid.
Did you get an opportunity to see the place, Mr. and Mrs. Robertson, before you moved in?
Yes.
We did do a quick walkthrough, but we did not understand the background, or were not told exactly, or the outstanding issues in the basement, the water, the outstanding.
Tell me exactly what the
inspections.
issue is with the water.
It's
Our stuff.
There's been a significant amount of damage to our personnel effects.
But we
I know.
we didn't know.
Caused by, hang on. Caused by what?
Mold and the intrusion of the water leaked all over the basement floor, and
It's in one area of basement.
Come on, guys.
Damage.
You gotta explain to me. Otherwise, we're gonna be here all day. You got a basement. What corner of the basement is the water penetrate through? Is it coming through the walls? Is it coming through the drain? What's the issue?
it's coming through the walls and also through the floor, and I'm not exactly sure where the exact
This corner though.
culprit is, or where the.
All right. So when does it happen? When we get a bad rain?
Yeah. Yes, or snow, but it looks like, I mean, it's just, we have moisture bags hanging down there since we came across this issue and we started moving our stuff into the room that once the door was fixed, we started going through the things that we had and trying to put our room together and a lot of our personal belongings. That's when we came across this in the basement is when, we started going through the stuff. We found the mold and we had stuff that was in a contractor bag that was completely molded and soaked of moisture. And so we had boxes of things that it's just one corner of this basement down in the basement. Where most of our
Butler, when did you move out of the property?
We moved out 2023.
Did you have other tenants in there between 2023 and August of 25?
Yes.
How many?
Just one.
Did you have any water issues when you were living there?
I did not.
Did any tenant prior to the Robertsons complain of water issues before the Robertsons moved in?
No, Your Honor.
So you never heard any issues with regard to water?
No, this is the first time they brought up the water issue. So I'm not sure when they sent.
You never heard about it the whole time?
Correct.
Is that right, Mr. Robertson?
No, that's completely incorrect because there's an outstanding inspection that states that water damage that needs to be waterproofed. And that's where the big disconnect is that's what I'm trying to kind of mainstream, put on the same page is there was an outstanding inspection. This was not even listed as a rental property. And
I know. But
significant amount of
was done. Tell me when the inspection was done.
They just came out to relook at the inspection that was done, that was still pending, that wasn't done, I guess, when they tried to sell the property. So this house wasn't listed as a rental, that's what the city told us, so they had to come back out and do another inspection.
Slow down. When did you try to sell the property, if so, Mr. Butler?
We had the house listed from June up until the time they moved in. We took it off
June
the
of
market.
25 to August of 25?
Correct.
Did you have, did the inspectors come out to make sure you were going to get a C of O?
Yes.
Did they report anything wrong with the water issue in the basement?
Just that exterior waterproofing was required.
Okay. And when did you get that notice?
This was June 4th.
And did you undertake any steps to have the waterproofing taken care of?
We've been in touch with contractors about trying to figure out where exactly needs to be waterproofed, and we've been in touch with Steve at the building department to figure out exactly what is required of this.
Do you have pictures, sir? I'm sure I didn't read any of this, Mr. Robertson. I'm sure you've taken pictures of the water damage and the personal property damage, right? Of course you would have done
Most
that.
definitely, and that has been uploaded to the system. I also have taken several pictures of the HVAC and the furnace filters that are speak for themselves. But my major issue is none of
hang
this
on a
was-
second.
Okay, I'm sorry. Go ahead.
Furnace filters. What do you talk about the furnace filters for? I mean, that's easily replaced, right?
We have.
Your Honor, I just
I'm looking at a
that
picture.
was a part.
We have been replacing that.
Well, I tell you what, I think I want to come over there and see the place. You never said a single word to Mr. Butler about the water before you moved in? Mr. Robertson?
We didn't.
Do you mean before moving in, I wasn't aware of any of the outstanding?
We didn't even know this wasn't listed as a rental. We had no idea that there was pending inspection, like stuff that had to be done for the inspection, that we were not aware of any of that.
Do I have, all right, let me just make sure I'm understanding everything here. You didn't tell them anything about that, Mr. Butler, after you got a notice from the city that the exterior waterproofing was required back in June?
So we had been planning on selling the house as is. A friend of a friend reached out to help them move in the time of need. So a lot of the stuff on our city inspection, we were just going to be listing the house as is. So some of these items weren't taken care of. And when we had unlisted the house, they moved in basically same week before we could remediate any of that to get compliant with rental certification.
Did you send these documents, Mr. Robertson, to Mr. Butler that you sent to the court?
Which specific documents? I did send a picture of my son's.
Hang on, slow down. Everything that you sent me this morning, Jennifer Miklos, everything that's in the file here is what he uploaded today on M-File, right? Was uploaded?
Yes, that's correct, Judge.
Did you send these to Mr. Butler?
I did not send every single file that I uploaded. I have communicated and several of those, but
And you're telling me, Mr. Butler, that the first you heard from Mr. Robertson about a water issue was when?
Today, when he needed to upload things, so.
Wait a minute, slow down. He told you this at the last court take.
Not that I recall, the original issue was air duct quality and the patio door.
You didn't mention this last time, Mr. Robertson, when you were in
No, I
court?
most certainly did.
Yeah.
I thought he did. I could be wrong. I'm going to go back and listen to the tapes.
Your Honor, when you have the opportunity, if possible, I strongly encourage you to review the letter to the court and also the communication between.
Well, I can't review anything if you're just sending it to me. So you need to hang on.
Oh, I'm sorry.
You need to send all these documents to Mr. Butler. Okay? Now, Mr. Butler, how are you going to get him to him, Mr. Robertson?
Does he have access to the
Not the court email, not M-file, I don't believe, right, Linda?
Oh, that would probably be the best way unless he wants to mail them.
What, we'll take those and make copies for him? Is that what you're saying for Mr. Butler?
How many are there? Is it a lot?
I mean, it was probably 25, I'm guessing. Jennifer brought him down. She knows.
We can do that.
If I may.
That's what we'll do. We'll make copies for Mr. Butler. We'll give copies to Mr. Butler. If there's any more, Mr. Robertson, you're to send them here today. Mr. Butler, hang off on coming in to getting them till tomorrow, because if Mr. Robertson has more, I will give them to you. We will give them to you. And we're going to adjourn this a couple weeks, and I'd like everybody to know I'm likely to come over. So I don't think anybody has a problem with that. You don't have a problem with that, Mr. Robertson, do you?
No, you're more than welcome anytime, Your Honor. I think I can grant Mr. Butler access on the system itself, and that may be able to, if that would help matters.
No,
So that
we're fine this way. This
I
is
got
how I'm
you.
going to do it.
If
You just
Mr.
send any more documents today that you want me to see, and we'll make copies of those for Mr. Butler together with the ones that we've already made. Okay, so when am I going to adjourn this to you guys? I'm asking Jennifer.
February 23rd at 9:30?
Do I have to go that long? I have a feeling.
I thought you
both of
said
are
a
gonna-
couple weeks.
Yeah, well, you guys probably should both get lawyers as far as I'm concerned. You do what you want. That's up to you. Do I have anything I can do next?
You can do the 9th.
Yeah, we'll do it or the week after. Do I have a
Well,
date?
the week after, that's the holiday.
I know.
Okay.
I know, but we can fit this in somewhere. Do I have anything I can do on the 18th or 19th?
You have Woodhaven on the 18th.
Well, good. Let's do it in the afternoon. The 18th at 1 p.m. All documents to be sent today. And again, the question is whether the property is uninhabitable. I want to repeat that to you, Mr. Robertson. Now, I'm not condoning if you've got water all over the basement and that kind of thing, but I remember you telling me last time you never spent a night away from the property, correct?
No, that is correct, Your Honor.
Okay.
I have not.
So that's fine. So we don't need to talk about it anymore. I'm going to go ahead and adjourn this. Send everything else you have today. Mr. Butler, come here tomorrow and go to the civil department and we will give you copies. Okay?
Your Honor, would it be easier if Mr. Butler gave Mr. Robertson his email address? Maybe he
Whatever
can
you
email
guys-
those
listen,
documents.
I'm going to let you guys, that's what I was trying to figure out. That's up to you guys to decide. Why don't you go into a breakout room with them, Linda? And I'm going to go ahead and call this next case, okay? Go into a breakout room with Mr. Robertson and his wife and Mr.
Okay.
Butler and his fiance. Thank you. Wendy
Okay.
Tucker Beck versus Lisa and Stephen Summers, 2605366. All right, Mr. Sob, your appearance, please.
Good afternoon, Your Honor. Attorney Hamdi Sob on behalf of the plaintiff.
Ms. Tucker Beck,
Yes, Your Honor.
name,
Wendy Tucker Beck.
your name,
Stephen Summers.
your name.
Lisa Summers.
Did you guys resolve this, Mr. Sob?
We have, Your Honor, I spoke to the defendants. Both of them have agreed to a consent to convert this into a termination of tenancy matter and to set the writ date as February 23rd, 2026.
And you're abandoning any money judgment?
Yeah, we are going to remove the money
You're
judgment.
simply agreeing to that they're going to vacate by the 23rd.
That's correct, Your Honor.
Mr. Summers, do you agree to that?
Yes, sir.
Ma'am, Ms. Summers, do you agree to that?
Yes.
So you understand that this is going to convert to a termination of tenancy. No matter what happens, you have to vacate by February 23rd. If you don't, they're going to present an application for a writ. If you're still there, a few days thereafter, you're going to be evicted. Do you understand that, Mr. Summers?
Sure.
Ms. Summers?
Yes.
Do you agree that Mr. Sob has your permission to sign your name to this proposed consent judgment?
Yes.
Well, Mr. Summers?
Yes.
Ms. Summers?
Yes.
Since you're unrepresented by a lawyer, you have 3 business days to come in here and fill out a motion to set aside this proposed consent judgment, and you also have 10 days to appeal. Do you understand that?
Yeah.
All right, so you understand you have to vacate, right?
Yeah.
Okay. Ms. Tucker Beck, and you're satisfied with this agreement?
Yes, Your Honor, as long as they comply with the date.
You have to
and-
get out by then, otherwise you're gonna be evicted, folks, so you better go back and start packing. Okay?
Okay.
Wish you well. Thank you, Mr. Sob. Thank you, Ms. Tucker Beck. Have a
Thank you, Your
good
Honor. Have a
day,
great day.
everybody. All right.
you,
we're-
Your
small
Honor.
claims case. What? Oh, I'm sorry. Where's the small claims? All right, come on up here, everybody. All right, this is Basin Sedgini versus the Witt Building and Construction. 2504454. All right. Everybody's name, your name. Sir, your name. Your name.
Nassim Sedin,
And who is this young lady next to you?
that's my daughter.
What is your name? Suzanne?
Susanna, Sadini.
Excuse me. And your name, sir?
Fernando Cardona.
I'm sorry, say that again?
Fernando Cardona.
Fernando Cardona, Cardona.
You got it.
And how do you fit in here?
I did inspection.
For who?
For Renee, I did inspection for Benny.
Okay, your name.
Kirk Warbo.
You're the guy I asked to come here.
Yeah.
And what's your name?
Mark Warman,
Spell your last name.
WERMUTH.
All right, now, I covered this with you before, but I'm going to cover it again. I just want to make sure. I think I covered it. If you proceed in the small claims division, you're giving up certain rights. You're giving up the right to appeal my decision, to hire a lawyer, to demand a trial by jury, and to the extent plaintiff might be entitled to it, you're giving up the right to seek in excess of $7,000. Do you wish to give up those rights and proceed here on behalf of yourself, Mr. Sendini?
Yes,
Do you, Mr. Wormett? And you're the principal of the Witt Building?
one of them,
Okay, but you're here representing them today.
right, in the ballots.
Fair enough. You waive your rights?
Yeah, but Alex might be coming up here too if he gets here in a few minutes.
Raise your right hands, everybody. You solemnly swear or affirm under penalties of perjury, the testimony of given these proceedings will be the whole truth, so help you God. Mr. Cardona,
I do.
Ms. Sedgini, Mr. Sedgini, Mr. Wormett,
Yeah.
and Mr. Wargo.
Yeah.
All right. All right, let's start over. Don't give me so much credit to think that I'm going to remember from December the 15th. So let's start over. Tell me what happened. You contracted with these gentlemen to put in skylights, right?
I hired the company to do my roof.
Your roof. Okay, I'm sorry.
And,
How much did you pay them to do your roof?
the roof was priced 41,500.
Boy, roofs are getting expensive, aren't they? How big is the house?
It's 3,600 square feet.
And it was 41,500? Were they gold-plated shingles?
That's in the chart.
41,500.
Yes.
Is that true so far, Mr. Wormett?
Yep.
Okay. Wow. They really have gone. I hope I don't need a new roof. I'll put a T there.
It was close to 60 square roof. That's 36.
I'm just, I'm just shocked by the price of everything anymore. I don't know what's going on. I worked for $2.30 in minimum wage at one point, I think. Listen, Mr. Wargo, you went out.
Yeah.
You were doing the roof, right?
No, I didn't do the roof. I was going there to do the repairs.
What kind of repairs? That was when he requested.
He had some blown off cap and some rib. That's the first time I went down there. Now, the second time I was supposed to go down there and get scratched out of scallop.
And that's what the subject of this is, right?
Yes.
Scallop.
And did you get the scratches out?
Little lemon. I just went up there took the pictures of it and stuff. They said you won't get scratches out of scallop, but you can get scratches out.
Who said that? You didn't let him try?
He been there in the pictures outside his side. And
Wait a minute, slow down. Listen to me. We got a little bit of a language barrier here, so I want you to keep your voice up and slow down. Did he come out and tell you he wanted to take pictures of and repair the scratches?
He took the pictures.
Did he? Hang on. Did he tell you that he wanted to repair the scratches?
No. You say gotta give the pictures the owner and you gotta contact them. And they never happened.
Is that true?
No, I went there to get scratches out.
What day did you go there?
I don't remember what day.
Well, no, come on. Wait, slow down. What day do you think he came there, Mr. Sejdini?
I'm not exactly the.
I know, you guys got
sometime in July.
July of 26 to 25, right?
25.
Hang on. Is that right, Mr. Wargo? Is that about
somewhere around that time? I don't know if that was the first time I went there or the second time.
It was around.
No. You can't talk to him about his. Hang on. Can't talk to him about his testimony. You think that was the second time, right?
Second time I was there just to do scallop.
Just to look at the scratches.
Yes.
The first time you were there, you went there
to fix the cap that was blowing off and stuff like that.
Is that true?
First time he come because the wind blew my garage, the roofing out. They still not repair.
Okay.
They come, they put some nail, they not having the pieces, they finish.
Slow down.
They not having the.
Did you go out there and fix anything?
Yeah.
He's saying you didn't fix it.
Oh, we fixed the cap and everything.
Do I have to come out there too?
Huh?
Do I have to come out here too and look at your property here?
Do that.
What kind of correspondence did you have with Mr. Sejdini, Mr. Wormett, after July of 25 when Mr. Wargo went out there?
Well, he wouldn't let us do the job.
Hang on. I'm asking you a question.
I've never talked.
Listen, don't start talking. I'm just asking you a question. Did you have any correspondence with Mr. Sejdini after Mr. Wargo went out there?
The office?
I'm asking, did you?
No, I did not.
Who did?
Alex from the office.
Where's Alex?
He's on his way.
Why isn't he here?
It took me longer to get here than.
Where's he coming from?
Home. Oh,
hang on. Were you there when Alex called him?
No.
Who told you that he called Mr. Sejdini? When did Alex tell you this?
Well, I know that he called him because
No, you don't know if you weren't there.
Okay.
Do you? I mean, am I right or wrong? You don't know if you weren't there that he called him, do you?
No.
Okay. Did Alex tell you he called Mr. Sejdini?
Yeah.
When did he tell you he called Mr. Sejdini?
After Kurt had told us that he wouldn't let him do what he came out there to do.
Hang on. Did you tell Mr. Sichdini, did you tell Mr. Wargo that you wouldn't let him repair
No, I won't.
the scratches?
No, I won't.
You're telling me that Mr. Wargo told you that somebody was going to come out and they were going to take a look at this again and repair the scratches? Did I understand you correctly? If I don't, tell me.
No, I won't. He just come take pictures and he say gotta handle the Alex, the owner.
Did you hear from anybody? Did you hear from anybody else?
No.
And you guys know that the scratches happened from the roof workmanship. Is that true?
I wasn't there. I was just going there to fix it.
Hang on. You're saying Alex called him for what? What did Alex call him for?
Mr. Cicchini, after 8 months, job was done in November of 24.
Mm-hmm.
Now we're in July of 25.
Mm-hmm.
When we originally came out there, before the job started, the job was sold in August the 24th. He signed a contract, he canceled. He came back. We let him, it was over 3 days, which is a legal contract in Michigan. We let him out of the contract. Then he called the finance company, canceled the finance. And then he had to call back the finance company to reinstate his finance.
Okay.
So we did the job.
He ultimately agreed to hire.
Exactly.
So we don't need to hear about whether he canceled, didn't cancel, when he did.
We did the job. He signed off on everything and he was happy.
And that was, and again, that was in
November
of 24.
Now it's 8 months later.
And you suddenly heard from him.
Telling us there's something wrong.
Is that true?
Yes, Your Honor.
How long had the skylight been in there?
One time.
How long had the skylight been in the house?
Oh, since I built the house.
What year was that?
2000.
All right. How do you know it just didn't happen some other way other than these guys doing this?
Before I hired them, I called another 2-3 companies, and I called all of them. One of them was the guy that's here to give me a statement and to see my roof need to change or no.
You went out?
How you doing? I went up there for an inspection.
When is this?
So it was a week prior to that.
Okay.
So I just went up there to take a look. So I did an overall. I kind of had an idea where it was coming.
What company are you from?
So I own a Job One Handyman LLC.
Handyman LLC.
Job One Handyman LLC.
Job One Handyman LLC.
And I'm also working right now for GM contracting.
Good.
So
you're making money.
Yeah.
Good.
So I just went up there and did
inspection.
Yeah, an inspection. One of the things was checking around the skylights, make sure that wasn't one of the problems, where there'd be a future problem. Looking for the problem now, and probably could come later down the road. And the glass was fine.
Well, how do I know it didn't happen after you went and somehow after they did the work? Can you tell me?
Sure.
Yeah, you went out there and looked at this work, looked at this skylight a week before they got the estimate, before Sichdini got the estimate from these gentlemen, right? Yes?
Correct.
You didn't see any scratches.
Correct.
The work's done then, right? Right? You can't answer,
Yes.
All right. 8 months later, Sichdini calls these guys and says, hey, I got some scratches on the skylight. How do I know that it didn't happen some other way?
So I think the dates are wrong. It wasn't 8 months from the time that you saw the problem.
No.
From the time they were done to the time you saw the problem. That's what miscommunication was. How long apart was that?
That's only for a couple months.
How did you discover that the skylight was scratched?
I had family visitors from Texas. We sit in a family room. And normal, you look up and they say, hey, what happened with your skylights? And you can see the scratches coming from shingles. Only this kind of scratches, they can give you shingles, nothing else. We have pictures, evidence. And
So this is what month now? They came out and did it, and forgive me,
this is
you guys came out and did this in July or November, right? Yes, yes, yes.
Yes.
And you, a couple months later, so what are we talking about? Early January of 25? Hang on. You said a couple months later.
Yeah.
Tell me when these people from Texas were there and you saw the water leaking.
not one, I'm sorry. Just you see scratches and
Okay, when was that?
There was right after January, February, March sometime.
All right, so it could have been 2 months, it could have been 4 months after they did the work,
That's
right?
when you can see the sun come. One
Sure.
time you cannot see with snow because they did not leave.
I just want to, I'm not arguing with you. I just want to make sure I understand. You're telling me that 2 to 4 months after the work was performed, you looked up one day when these people from Texas were there and you saw, oh my God, I got scratches, right?
Exactly.
When did you call them then?
I called him right away and I made, but they never responded.
Wait a minute, wait. Just answer my questions.
Sorry.
You see the scratches. You got the people from Texas here.
Yeah.
You're saying it's like somewhere between January and March, right? Of 25, right?
Yeah.
Now, after you saw the scratches, did you think, boy, DeWitt must have done this when they were putting the roof on? Did that dawn on you at the time?
No, Your Honor. I called him after.
Listen to my question. After you saw the scratches, did you draw the conclusion that must have happened when these guys were roofing?
Only way.
You can't answer for them.
Yes.
I'm asking you a question. You're under oath, and I want an honest answer. After you saw the scratches, what did you put it 2 and 2 together and say it must have been these guys from when they did the roof?
Only they can be because they don't cover the sky.
I didn't ask you any of that. I don't want to ask you if it's 7 degrees out right now or 11. I'm asking you a simple question. When you saw the scratches, did you say to yourself, the roofing guys must have caused that?
Yeah.
Okay. Now, okay. Did you say that to yourself when you saw the scratches that same day when you were sitting there in that room with the Texas people? And then how long after that was it when you called them?
I called him right away after.
I didn't ask you. Well, you mean right that night?
No. I called him after a few weeks.
So you waited a few weeks to call?
Yeah.
Why did you wait? No. I'm not asking you any of this. I want to know why you waited a few weeks to call.
Because I have a very good relationship with Alex, because he's not here today. And anytime me and him talk, he say any problem I take care, because he take care of some issues.
I know, but you spent hang on. Where's Alex? Get Alex here, will you? Yeah, go out there and make a call. We're going to stop right now. You can't answer anything. Go off the record, please.
You have to see the...
No, I can't see anything until this gentleman is done calling Alex. I want Alex here. We're off the record. You can either stand there until I tell you it's time to talk, or you can have a seat at that table or in the pews there if you want.
Can I get the spelling of your name? The spelling of your name, please.
Wargo.
First name?
Kurt, G-U-R-T.
And his last name?
Warmer.
Can you spell that for me?
I got it. It's, hang on. W-E-R-M-U-T.
His first name's Mark, M-A-R-K?
Yes.
Mark, M-A-R-C.
Okay.
Oh, M-A-R-C. All right, go back on record. We're now going back on record. Everybody come on back up here. If anybody's more comfortable sitting down, I'll be glad to let you sit down. You want to sit down?
No, but
where's Alex?
Alex is at exit 36.
Why is he at exit 36? He was supposed to be here.
So some backup or whatever, he'll be here in 8 minutes by the GPS.
All right. I'm just curious why you didn't call him right away. I mean, if I spent $41,000 on a roof and suddenly I look up and I see scratches on my skylight that I think was caused by the guys that charged me 41,000 and some odd dollars for my roof, I'm going to be calling them the next day. I'm not waiting for several weeks. Why did you wait for several weeks to call them?
Because I don't make a big issue.
Well, you are now.
Staying behind his mistakes because he sent somebody to clean.
Have you already?
Yeah.
Hang on. Did you ever contract with DeWitt Construction on anything else other than this roof?
No.
So you're saying that you thought he was gonna make good on his mistakes
Yes.
because they sent somebody out to deal with the cap issue, right?
Yes.
All right, so when you called there a few weeks after you saw the scratches in the skylight, who did you talk to?
Only to Alex.
What did Alex tell you?
He one time answered me.
He what?
One time he answered the phone. I talked to him. He said, okay, I call you back. Second time I called him again. He said, I'm sorry. I'm with somebody else on the phone. He put me in a hole. I stayed in a hole for a long time. He never answered. Next day I called him back. Hey, Alex, you put me in a hole yesterday. Oh, I'm still in a hole.
Okay, hang on. Okay, I want to see it. I want you to hand it to my court officer right here. But what month was that when you had 3 rapid succession phone calls or attempted phone calls?
Probably correlates with the date that's there.
July 1.
Yeah.
Why, again, I want to understand. I don't want to put words in your mouth. You see this in January to March. Scratches. You said you wait a few weeks to call Alex.
Yeah.
You think you have confidence in Alex because he came out on your first call about the cap issue, right?
Yes.
And now here's the text from July 1st, right?
Yeah.
So all that time went by, either from January to July or March to July before you started calling, right?
Exactly.
Why?
Because he don't respond. No answer the phone. Leave the message. I have 1,000 messages.
How many?
I don't know. Every other day I call.
How many?
Message.
How many?
Maybe 20, 30. Never answer.
To keep your phone. Hang on. Let me talk and don't interrupt me. Is there a way you can retrieve your phone bills?
Your Honor, last time he answered me.
Did you hear what I said? Is there a way you can retrieve your phone bills? Back in the day, they used to send us big printout logs that told us every single person that we called or called us or texted or whatever else. Do you have a way to retrieve your phone bills?
Your Honor.
Did you ask? I'm asking you. I'm asking you a question. Do you have a way to retrieve your cell phone number?
I don't know. I'm not too good with the phones. Or you can ask him when he comes. Maybe here for that.
Who's your cell phone provider?
It's through T-Mobile. It's under my account. I don't know if they would have an itemization.
They should.
They should. I can't say for certain whether they do or not. They do.
All right. So then you claim finally when he sends this guy out, Mr. Wargo here,
yeah,
that Mr. Wargo tells you, I'm taking pictures, we'll get back to you, right?
Exactly.
And then Alex never called you?
Never.
How many calls did you have to make to Alex before he finally said, okay, we'll send somebody out to look at the scratch? Hang on, you're not letting me finish. How many phone calls did you have to make to Alex before he said, hey, I'll send somebody out to look at the scratches? How many times?
I don't know exactly, but every week, couple times, maybe more.
So do you think you called? I'm asking for your best guesstimate, but I don't want you to completely
I
guess.
don't know. Every week I was calling 2 times, maybe 3.
So you think you called 20 times?
For sure.
And he never called you back?
Never. Never called me 1 time.
Do you guys have any explanation as to how a skylight could suddenly get scratched other than roofing when it's been good? And when it's been fine for 25 years, and in fact, according to this gentleman in the orange hoodie here, it was fine and not scratched 1 week before you guys did the roofing?
I'm saying if it's usually scratched by a shingle, you will see a black.
I didn't ask you that. Do you have any other reasonable explanation as to how a skylight could get scratched other than by somebody putting shingles on a roof? I mean, unless a tree falls on it, right?
Yeah.
Do you have any trees fall on it?
No.
Do you have any listen, just answer my question. I know you want to talk. Did you have any damage to your roof after they came out, but before July of 25? You didn't have any tree fall on your house?
No.
What do you have to say? Either one. Did you go back and give the pictures to Alex and say, hey?
Yeah.
I said,
I'm the Alex, yeah.
and you said what to Alex?
They weren't thick scratches or nothing like that, no.
They weren't?
No, they weren't thick scratches.
Well, no, wait. You said they weren't scratches or nothing like that, and then you said they weren't thick scratches.
Yeah, they're scratches, but they weren't thick.
Then why'd you say there weren't scratches if there were scratches? I'm just asking you.
I don't understand.
You said there weren't scratches. Then you said, well, they weren't thick scratches, which leads somebody with an IQ of 12 to say, then there were some kind of scratches. But you didn't tell me that.
I didn't say that wasn't scratches.
Or maybe I misunderstood. It's okay. And you're saying he told you, what did he tell you when you said, I see some scratches there? You're taking the pictures.
Yeah, I took the pictures.
What did Mr. Bestini say?
I went down there, we're talking for like 10 minutes.
Okay.
You sent me pictures or show me where it's scratched.
Okay.
And all that.
Okay. Then what happened?
And all that, and then all that.
Well, wait a minute.
No.
Did he tell you not to do anything on those?
Yes.
He told you.
I was gonna go up there, clean them up and all that good stuff.
Does that make any sense that somebody would call somebody out and have somebody tell them, I'm gonna clean out the scratches, only to have the guy say, I don't want you to clean out my scratches. I just wanted you to see them. I want to leave them on the skylight.
I don't know about that.
He told you.
He said no, that he didn't want scratches. See, I don't know why.
Let me see your scratches on your skylight. Am I going to be able to easily tell these are scratches?
I didn't have a question. I saw him.
Sounds fishy, though. He's saying he calls 20 times, right?
Yep.
This is you heard.
Yeah.
Yeah, you can. He says he calls you 20 times. You come out. Why would he tell somebody? I'm just trying to figure this out in my brain. Why would he tell somebody, I don't want you to fix them, even though I've called your boss 20 times and asked him to come out and fix these scratches? Can you still fix the scratches?
No. I didn't want me to clean them or not.
No. If it was 70 degrees tomorrow,
yeah,
can you go fix these scratches?
Oh, yeah.
Well,
I can take scratches right now. Take probably about maybe 20 minutes.
20 minutes? You guys have been fighting about all this for 10 months?
This is the first time I heard about this since I left it.
Hang on.
So,
it would take you 20 minutes?
Yeah.
And you could fix the scratches?
Scratches out here.
And you guys filed lawsuits. You filed a lawsuit. When he's telling you it only takes 20 minutes. Well, then why don't you let him do it for you? If he can remove the scratches, what's the problem with that?
Never offered them. He offered me, they're gonna give the picture to Alex, Alex gonna call, and they never happened.
I can't wait for Alex to get here. I got questions for Alex. I have questions for Alex.
So I did send him pictures too to Alex, their owner, so I feel with. That's what
How many minutes it would take him to fix the scratches? Jeez. Hang on. That was 8 minutes ago about when you told me it was 8 minutes, right?
You call one more time?
Call from right there. I'm gonna let you use a phone in here. I don't even use a phone in here. Nobody uses phones in here. We make them leave if they use phones in here, but we're not gonna make you
walk
leave.
ready to go, because he wants to see you.
Good.
He walked in, so I'm gonna sit here and let him take my spot.
That's beautiful. I can't believe this. Hey, I want you to have a seat. You're not talking to him before he comes in. We got it?
He's sitting right here.
I know. Good. I just want to make sure everybody's honest. That's all. All right. So how long is Alex going to make me wait for him now?
But he's walking in.
You know, when I was I'm just telling you, like 40 years ago when I practiced law, I've been here 30, this is my 32nd. Judges never waited for lawyers. Judges never waited for people. Now, I'm waiting for everybody. It's ridiculous. Come on up here, Alex. How you doing?
Not bad, sir. How you doing? Sorry for the.
That's not, well, you got to be here on time next time. I said 1:45, 2 o'clock rather, and I was on the bench at 1:45 for something else. What's your name again? Alex, tell me your name.
My name, Alex Hassan.
Spell your last name.
Hasan.
First name is Alex?
Yes, sir.
I'm going to ask you to raise your right hand. Solemnly swear affirm under penalties of perjury that the testimony you give in these proceedings will be the whole true self you got.
Yes, sir.
I don't remember. Were you here the first time?
Yes, I was here the first time, the second time, and the third.
Okay. This is about scratches to his skylight, right?
Yes.
Now, how many times do you figure, and don't lie to me, because I'm going to have people go get phone records if I need to. I'm a bit crazy. Hang on. I'm just telling you, if I don't get the answers where I think somebody's lying to me, and I'm pretty good at determining that, they're going to go get phone records. And you're going to go and get phone records. You had this issue with the cap originally, right? You remember the cap issue?
Yeah.
You sent somebody out.
Right away, yes.
And then he tells me that sometime between January and March of 25, he's got some people from Texas. They're sitting in the room there and they look up and he sees all these scratches. That's what he told me. You don't have any reason to dispute that so far, do you?
Honestly, Your Honor, I don't remember when he called my office.
I'm just asking you. It's this dispute is over scratches in the skylight, right?
Yes.
How many phone calls did Mr. Sejdini make to you asking you to send somebody out and have the scratches removed? How many calls?
When he first called,
I didn't ask that. No, I love how people change my question. I didn't ask you that. I want to know how many times he called you and asked you about the scratches.
Initially, a couple of them.
Not initially. I didn't say anything about initially. I did not say anything about initially. So let's hang on.
Okay.
How many times did he call before you sent Mr. Wargo out?
Couple of phone calls.
Just two?
Maybe, I don't even, maybe to me, maybe between me and my office, I'm not sure, but not that many people. Because normally when you get a
slow down, slow down.
Yeah.
Are you saying 2 calls?
Maybe 2 or 3 calls, but
You guys are way off.
Yeah.
You guys, just so you know, you guys are way off on how many phone calls.
Can I just finish?
Yeah.
Yeah. But then when I sent my service guy out, and he would not let my service guy go up, and he just kept on calling. I didn't ignore his calls. I'm not gonna lie to you, because after that, I felt like I'm being scammed.
Wait a minute. You did ignore his calls, or you did?
Because I have a staff.
Wait, slow down.
Yes.
I want to go back to my original question.
Sure.
I'm not talking about what happened after Mr. Wargo went there. I'm talking about how many phone calls you think you received from him or texts. By the way, you got to come throw your gum in that garbage there. How many phone calls? Now, I want you to listen carefully to the question, and I don't want you to answer the question until I finish the question and you've had a chance to think about it. Is that fair?
Sure, it's fair.
He discovers the scratches.
Yeah.
How many times do you think that Mr. Sejdini placed a phone call to you or a text to you before you sent Mr. Wargo out there?
I don't know, numbers, like I said, a couple of things, probably 2 or 3 phone calls.
Just 2 or 3?
I'm not sure.
In all those months? In all those months, he only called you 2 or 3 times?
Before I sent him out?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
Because normally someone.
Okay, fair enough.
Yes.
Now, when Mr. Wargo came back, what did Mr. Wargo tell you?
He said he refused to let him go up on the roof.
He just got done telling me, Mr. Wargo here, that he could repair these scratches in 20 minutes. Right?
Yeah.
You drove from where? Macomb?
Yes.
Macomb County?
Yes.
Probably in the weather out there, probably close to an hour, right?
Okay.
Let's call it an hour. You just drove 2 hours instead of having your employee go out and do a job that would take 20 minutes. Now, I don't know about you, but that doesn't seem like good business to me.
Go ahead and send them out. When he went out, he told me he had the scratches. He told me he's gonna go over and get some supplies, come back and drop out the scratches. He would not let him come back to the room.
He has a different story. All right, so let's let bygones be bygones. Guys, this is silly. I mean, you're obviously, he's got a big enough house, he's getting paying $41,000 for a roof. You guys, and I'm sure you earned it, I know supplies and materials, and you got comp and insurance and all that fun stuff. You made a good living off of this house. I'm not saying you got it rich. I'm sure it was a fair price. But I got these guys in front of me. It's kind of amazing, all of whom probably have more money than I do, and they're fighting over 20 minutes worth of labor. So let's just do something fair here. Why don't I adjourn this out for 2 or 3 weeks? Why doesn't I don't know what the weather conditions. I'm not sending you up on a roof if it's 2 degrees and icy.
Yeah, on that roof, we're not gonna get on that till the snow's gone, because it's kind of steep, so. You had to have snow off the roof first.
Is the snow off the roof?
Your Honor, we don't know about the snow, whether it's on the roof or not. The skylights were already replaced. So they're not, we have new skylights up there.
How much did the skylights? I'm sorry.
Well, that's what we're here for. That's the price of the.
How much did the skylights cost? Why would you tell me that he didn't call you back? That you had to call him 20 times? I'm asking you a question. I'm asking you a question. You said you called him 20 or 25 times before he came out. Are you still sticking with that?
I called him.
I'm asking you a question. Are you still sticking with your story that you called him 20 or 25 times? Alex, I'm talking about before he got back to you and said he'd send out Mr. Wargo here.
Yes, Your Honor.
And are you still sticking with your story that Wargo said he was going to talk to Alex about what should be done?
Yes.
That Wargo didn't offer to go get some supplies and do the skylights that?
Witness for that. She was there.
I was there, Your Honor. I was inside the house.
What did he say?
He didn't even have a ladder to go up on the roof with. They had to use my dad's ladder to get up there.
Well, you got to use your dad's ladder probably to do the scratches.
Yes, he went up there, he saw it, he took pictures from outside, and then he said he was gonna give it to Alex, and that was the end of that. He never came back, he never offered to fix it. So this is where the problem came in. So then he proceeded to make all these phone calls to Alex when Alex never got back to him. And that's why Alex ignored him multiple times.
You're sure?
Sir?
Hang on, I'm talking to this gentleman in the orange hoodie here.
Yes.
You're sure you went up 1 week before the roofing was done and there were no scratches?
Yeah, they're gouges is what they are now. They were gouges, they weren't scratches, they weren't gonna get blocked out.
What else do you guys have to say over here?
I just have a ladder in the truck, so I got a full of ladder, reaches 25 feet. He offered to use his ladder. It was right there.
Anything else?
I'm not gonna talk to him outside. We're standing outside for about 10 minutes talk.
But that just goes to show you that he said he wouldn't let him onto the roof. My dad offered him the ladder to actually go on the roof and take the pictures, so that's where.
Why are 3 of you talking at the same time right now? You think I can interpret all that? This doesn't make sense. If he told him he wouldn't let the guy on the roof, hey, Alex, one of your workers came out and looked at the roof. He told me that he would be informing you about the situation. I'd just like to know the current status and when it's going to be fixed. If he wouldn't let him on the roof, this guy's a conniving crook. If he's going to tell a guy, hey, I don't want you to do it, and now he sends a text saying, hey, the guy said you'd be out to take care of this. Why would he do that?
That's me.
I'm asking you.
I did.
Give me a
judgment. I called in for service, like the same one you called for the cab. I usually send my service guys out right away. I mean, that's why I got my service guys. They usually go up. Whenever there's a service call that comes in, I send them right away. I did talk to him because he asked me, as soon as I sent Kurt out, I talked to him within a day or two after that. And I told him, we were able to, he can let him go up there and clean the scratches.
I made my decision. If somebody has something else they want to state, feel free. I'll listen. I don't care if you each take an hour. Anything else?
No.
Anything else? Ma'am?
No.
Anything else? Anything else?
I mean,
no, I'm just asking. Is there anything else?
But like I said, since this whole job was, since from day one, we went out there, we sent the sales rep out. He called a few days later, canceled. We honored his cancellation. We called back a few days later. He said he's talking over his kids. He decided to reinstate his contract. We're going to stay at a discounted price. We've just going back and forth since day one. Honestly, all the red flags were there, but it is what it is. We're here now.
I get it. Anything else? You spent $5,800, $5,860 to have the glass removed and reinstalled, right?
Yes.
And you said that other skylight you had since 2020, right?
Yeah.
Let's say they scratched. In fact, I'm going to find that they did scratch it. I'm convinced by a preponderance this isn't beyond a reasonable doubt. The glass has been there for 25 years. If I buy a Cadillac 25 years ago and you rear end me and total my car, I don't have to go out. You don't have to go out and buy me a new Cadillac. You get that?
You wanna?
You get what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Okay, what do you want to say?
This is three piece baked glass to each other.
Is it?
Nobody can break.
I know.
And no one can scratch.
No, you're making their case because you probably got a skylight. Listen to me. You got a skylight that's better in quality than the one you paid for in 2000, which is now it was 25 years old when this scratch occurred.
Yeah.
So I'm not giving you a brand new skylight. I am, however, going to look at a depreciated value, and I am going to say to myself, what is fair here? And in my view, $900 is fair, plus $82 in filing fee. Your total's $982 unless you had a service fee. Did you have a service fee, sir? Did you have to pay a process server?
You have to pay him for the.
I have to pay him to come and report.
When did you?
From your job, time to pay me.
No. I can't. Hang on. I can't give you that. I can't give you that. I'm going to hand you these back.
May I say something?
Not really, because listen, I'm done, folks. I made my decision. This was not the toughest decision. This goes back to Sedzdini. This goes back to Sedzdini. This goes back to Mr. Sedzdini. You don't get a brand new skylight. I'm sorry. That's not if I hired painters, we hired painters and they were dumb enough to not put down drop cloths and they ruined the carpeting. Let's say it was 25 years old. I don't get to go out and buy new carpeting and charge them the whole thing. That's my decision. I've made it. There's no sense arguing with. Pay him now, will you please? It's 900 and what did I write out?
I spent almost 6,000.
Sir, did you hear what I said?
No, it's wrong.
Listen.
I don't have to replace those if they got scratch. That's wrong, you are. I never been for $900.
Don't tell me. Come on back up here. Mr. Sarcini, come on back up here.
No, Your Honor, it's wrong. I spent $5,000.
You spent $5,000 on a brand new skylight. The skylight you paid 25 years ago is not worth $5,860. There's not a judge worth his salt in the country or her salt that's going to say that you get full replacement. Period. You don't like it? Argue with the legislature. Get them to change the law. That's the law. I know it. I follow it. And that's the way it is. And I'm not going to hear any licks from you or anybody else walking out of here. Period. Good luck. Go down the hall and get a copy of the judgment form. He's writing you the check. There you go, Phil. Yep.
Yeah. You know, I just don't know what to say after that one. It's insane. Well, I think I agree with the with Chat's observation here that $982 is more than fair in that type of situation. But, I mean, can you believe that? Can you believe the whole, just that whole docket for Judge McNally today was just crazy. Oh man, what can you say about it? Well, there will be more tomorrow. There's more court all week this week, so buckle up, kids. I'm going to be busy putting together the best court cases for the day every single day, and I'll be back here tomorrow evening at 8 p.m. Central Time, 9 p.m. Eastern Time, and I would enjoy your presence if you would grace me with your viewing pleasures. I don't know. I'm riffing horribly right now. Ladies and gentlemen, I am your lone wolf Usul. I am your host for these here little get-togethers every single night of the week, and I'm your curator for this here channel at the Court Gallery. And I want to thank you for hanging out with me this evening. And I just want to say, I'm out. Have a great night. You know, I had a really, really great Judge Boyd that I wanted to show tonight, but it's like 45 minutes long. So that is the first part of the weekend review, ladies and gentlemen. So make sure you're here come Saturday for brunch, because we already got a hot one loaded and ready to go. Click. Swish. So look, now that pretty much everybody's gone and nobody's watching anymore, I just want to say I'm really appreciative of well, go just there's nothing else here. I'm not really gonna. This isn't heartfelt. Just go. Bye. Love you, Mom. See you guys. Rhonda rocks. Marty's crazy, and everything is good in the world. Okay, maybe I was being a little overzealous with everything's good in the world. Everything's kind of cool. I mean, it's very sci-fi in 2026. For those of you who grew up in the 70s and 80s, 2026 is very sci-fi. I've stopped calling my cell phone a cell phone. It's officially a tricorder. That's my story, and I'm sticking to it. I guess you could say, now you know the rest of the story.